Bo Green is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The left fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corner, but he's usually right more often than they are.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. Got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Jay Bruce will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Neil Walker will stand in for the first time as you get a look at his numbers so far in the series.
And here in Game 5, this is where he needs to make his presence felt. I mean, this is essentially a best-of-3 series now, and this is where he needs to put these guys on his back and carry them to the finish line.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. As Drupal Cabrera is into the box, looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Kelly Johnson stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Alejandro De Aza will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Time now for Capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I'm excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's swinging a hot bat right now as he has 3 home runs in this series alone. I'm guessing they're going to pitch him a little more carefully in this one, but who knows? Maybe he'll stay white hot at the plate.
And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2. Ben Revere waits on deck. Hit in the air to center field. De Aza moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
In now, Ben Revere. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera settles under it near second, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder
Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That's lifted the other way out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Wilson Ramos stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Yeah, maybe a little gun-shy there after swinging at that first fastball out of the zone. And now he's got himself in a pretty big hole up there, down 0-2.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Noah Syndergaard makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Therefore, it is Revere. 1 away.
First baseman number 21.
Bo Green steps in now. Strasburg gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Michael Conforto steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there. And the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Anthony Rendon strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 7th, first baseman
Ryan Zimmerman stands in. First pitch on its way. Left side. Johnson is right there. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
Heath Heck gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jay Bruce.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Strasburg is ready. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Nobody out, runner on first. A little low, it's 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in. He brought home 2 runs with a base hit in his first appearance. Heck is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The shortstop,
Asdrubal Cabrera is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the... Steven digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Walker ranging to his right. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ben Revere will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's running towards second on the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Now both runners are breaking. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Wilson Ramos stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Walker's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We've played 3 here in game number 5. It's the Mets 4 and the Nats 1. Kelly Johnson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Right there for strike 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
now batting, the center fielder, Alejandro Diaz.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now to hit the speedy center fielder, Alejandro Diaz. Fouled back. Fly ball out toward left center field. Revere shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Noah.
Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Anthony Rendon will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
Ryan Zimmerman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Heath Heck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it 4-1. Bo Green will step in now to lead off the inning to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Good curveball, strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Revere going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Strasburg looks in. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The short hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Steven Strasburg will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. It was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Trey Turner stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. So take a look at a few and see what he's got.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ben Revere will be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Center fielder
Ben Revere will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Bryce Harper will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Wilson Ramos digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Rocket to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Neil Walker makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he lays off there, 1-0. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
2-1. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. As Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, if I'm managing this team, I don't need to see much more. I mean, he's given him a good outing, but judging by how hard that last ball was hit, I don't think he has a whole lot left.
Kelly Johnson stands in as he looks at ball one here. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 16,
Alejandro De Aza strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Hit hard toward the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. It is. Here comes the 1-0. Sinking line drive out to right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 out.
So Anthony Rendon will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And this is low, ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Heath Heck, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Robinson.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now, time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Into the box, Trey Turner. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, this crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
2-0 pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play. He needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Here's Ben Revere. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner's back. Tap foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away.
I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Bryce Harper is the batter now, as he does not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. All even now, 2-2. now on 3-2.
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And a foul popped behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Jerry Blevins will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Daniel Murphy steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
To first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. 2 strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. Mets out in front, 7-4. Derek Holland is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Michael Conforto stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
To the hole left side, and it's through. A base hit. Neil Walker digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Trevor Gott is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Neil Walker will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain 2nd and 3rd, but with 1 away now.
Now batting, catcher
Travis d'Arnaud ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. As Drupal Cabrera comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And if he thought he was in a mess when he came into the game, he's really in a mess now.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
now batting, third baseman
Kelly Johnson comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The runner scores from second. Juan Lagares will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
up next for the Mets.
Striding in once again, Bo Green. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Coming to the plate again, Michael Conforto, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Heck. And that retires the side. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 66.
Wilson Ramos digs in now after lining out in his last try. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Jose Lobaton is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will ground this one foul off to the left side at strike one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. No one out with a runner at second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? He comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's giving up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a third pitch.
Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate as he watches ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
He's really going to have to make a pitch here. This is a tough spot already, and he's making it worse by falling behind.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting,
Heath Heck will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lays off 2-2 now. Almost the strikeout he needed.
Another pitch in the same spot might just get it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Bruce has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. And Bruce is on target. He's out at home plate. One left for Washington. They trail in. Jose Lobaton will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jason Worth will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 17 will come in and pitch now. Jay Bruce ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Worth will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Second baseman.
Neil Walker stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets,
Travis d'Arnaud gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Worth. Gone! Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His 3rd home run of this series as this lead got even wider as Drupal Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw in time and the side is retired. Danny Espinosa will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. d'Arnaud has it. A throw down to first. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop,
Trey Turner stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Ben Revere will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
High pop-up. Green is under it near the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Sean Kelly will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. To 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Johnson is retired, and there's 1 away. Alejandro De Aza will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jose Reyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted the other way out to left center. Worth is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Fernando Salas will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Bryce Harper will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Very high, 2-1. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto is in pursuit. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jose Lobaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And he chased it in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets